Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and I'm not gonna hide my feelings guys. I am super duper excited. And why is the case? Because we have a phone with a 5100 milliampere battery inside. You heard me right, 5100, and the excitement doesn't stop here. Keep listening and please listen very carefully. It's a 5.5 inches screen phone, full HD 1080p, not quad HD, and it's a super AMOLED screen. So that means we're looking for good power efficiency. And still keep listening because the excitement hasn't just finished yet. It's got a Snapdragon 625 built on a 14 nanometer manufacturing process, which is the newer mid-range octa-core chipset. Now I've been reviewing the Huawei Nova Plus, which has got a 3340 mAh battery inside with an LCD screen and a 5.5 inch screen, same size as the Lenovo P2 and the same chipset, Snapdragon 625. So imagine same chipset, bigger battery, same screen, but a super AMOLED. I'm looking forward to this phone giving me at least 2 days of battery life. And I'm not gonna lie about it, I'm pretty sure this will make it 2 days. And to be honest, this is the biggest battery on any phone I've ever had on my channel ever since I've been reviewing phones. So I am really excited. I tell you what, let's quickly have a look at the specs of the phone, which are at the back of the box, and then we'll open the bloody box. Okay, so let's have a look. A 5100 mAh battery inside is just unbelievable. And most of you who follow me, actually, guys know I love battery life, and that's why I put so much effort in my battery life videos, because battery life is a huge problem these days, and it has been for a long while now, because every time you get a flagship phone with a super duper chipset inside, and they keep on reducing the size of the battery, all these major OEMs, and they never give us a huge massive battery like that. But this phone, the Lenovo P2, is a battery monster, and I cannot wait to see how this goes. Okay, so 5100 mAh battery inside, along with a rapid charger, 24 watt. Wow, all this for 199. I got this from 3 UK, by the way, and a big thumbs up to Brandon from 3 UK, who was able to give me a heads up on this price. When I looked on eBay and Amazon, the prices were well above 250. And in the UK, at 3 UK are selling it only for 199, guys. I will leave a link down below should you wish to purchase from 3 UK. On top of that, I'll have to pay a £10 credit top up on pay as you go, which I think still is a bargain, because even if you pay £10, you're going to be paying a total of £210. Delivery is free, so if you wish to purchase from 3 UK, guys, head there straight away before the phone runs out of stock. Okay, so let's have a quick look. 5100 milliamp, like I said, along with the rapid charger, and I'll be looking at the rapid ratings in just a moment. A 5.5 inch full HD super AMOLED. Well done Lenovo, well done. Super AMOLED, punchy, bright colors, and very power efficient technology. Full metal unibody at 199, again amazing. One key power saver, which I will show you later in the video what that means. Okay, so we have Android inside, and I'm guessing it's Marshmallow 6.0.1, something like that, which we will also find out in just a moment. And like I said, 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 up to a maximum clock speed of 2 GHz. This is the newer mid-range octa-core chipset, manufactured and the same manufacturing process as the Snapdragon 820 and 821, which is 14 nanometer. 5.5 inch full HD super AMOLED display. But I'm glad to see that at least an OEM from China is not going to be selling a 4 gig version in Europe, because we always tend to get the 3 gig versions for some damn reason. But well done to Lenovo for giving us a 4 gig RAM version. Also, we got 32 gig built-in memory inside, and obviously micro SD expandable up to 128 gigs. A rear 13 megapixel sensor, it's a Sony sensor, and at the front we have a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. Big, huge, massive battery, 5100 milliamp, and I'm super excited to see how long will this phone last. 24 watt rapid charger. It's also obviously a dual nano SIM or one SD card or one nano SIM. Fingerprint sensor and NFC support. Again, well done Lenovo. Once again, phones like, for instance, the Honor 6X and a Lenovo P2 at budget end, both around £200, are coming with NFC support. So well done to Chinese OEMs, and shame for the major OEMs who are selling their budget end phones without no NFC. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's quickly get into the box, guys, and I cannot wait to see what this phone is gonna look like. Okay, let's open the seal up from here, and there should be another seal here. There we go. So boom, there we go, guys. straightforward. Let's take the bloody phone out because I'm super excited to see what the phone brings to us. Okay, so let's take this baby out. I tell you what, for a 5100 mAh battery inside, this phone does not seem bulky. It doesn't seem as weighty as well, which is very nice. I mean, if I look at the Honor 6X, which has got a 3340 mAh battery inside. So if you look at these two, they're almost the same in weight. It's slightly more heavier. Obviously, it's got a bigger battery inside, but if you look at the size and the form factor, there's not much difference. So once again, well done to Lenovo for giving us a rather slim and light phone and a lot of battery inside, which I can't get to terms with, to be honest. I'm super excited. Okay, at some point I'll be comparing the Honor 6X with obviously the Lenovo P2, so please do stay tuned for more videos. Okay, so let's put the phone aside for a moment, guys, and let's see what else do we have in the box. Okay, so we get this charger, which is obviously the most interesting thing in the box, and I'm very keen to find out what this 24-watt rapid charger does. So let's have a look and see, guys, here. So it's got multiple outputs. So we have got 5.2 volt 2 amp, we got 7 volt 2 amp, or 8 volt 2 amp, or 12 volt 2 amp. Okay, so from my understanding, and I could be wrong, please do correct me in the comment section if I am, this is an adaptive charger, so we'll adapt accordingly. When you have adaptive chargers, 24 watt big powerful chargers, companies like, for instance, dash charging in the Oppo, in the OnePlus, and walk charging in Oppo, they vary the amount of voltage and current coming into the phone, because at times phones can heat up. So I think Lenovo has done exactly the same thing. They have made an adaptive charger, so it will probably increase and decrease according to whatever the power is inside your phone. So well done, nice one. And I can see all these high volt ratings and high amp ratings. It's definitely a very fast rapid charger. I would love to see if this charging is faster than the one on OnePlus, which is, they call it dash charging. Okay, so let's also put this aside. Let's see what else we have in the box. So we have this SIM ejector tool, which obviously at the moment nobody would be interested in. So let's have a look and see what else do we have inside. We have here all the paperwork, Lenovo P2 quick start guide, all this rubbish, which I'm sure none of you want to see it right now. It's all about the phone. It's all about the bloody battery inside. Okay, so we also have a USB cable. I think the phone hasn't got a Type-C. It's got the normal regular mini USB, which we can obviously let it go because it's got a massive battery inside. So to be honest, I don't really give a damn. As long as we have got the cable and the charger and we can charge it up, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's put the cable back in the box. And what do we have inside? It looks like a dongle here. Okay, so from what I can see, this seems to me as if this is the USB OTG dongle that they've given us. So very nice of Lenovo. Once again, at this price point, it's amazing how these people can give us all this stuff. So this is obviously, as you can see, the USB OTG dongle. It will probably attach to the bottom of the phone just like that, so you can attach your USB sticks and other accessories should you wish to. There we go. It's a bit fiddly, not easy to fit in, but once it fits in, there we go, guys. So you can attach your USB to your Lenovo P2. At some point I might do a video on my Instagram, a small quick video showing you if the phone supports OTG USB, which I'm sure it does, otherwise they wouldn't be giving us this OTG dongle inside. Okay, so let's have a look what else do we have. And I tell you what, there's no earphones. I thought we are gonna get some earphones. I've seen a couple of Indian unboxings, not UK unboxings, and they were supposed to give us some sort of earphones, but no earphones, so tough luck. But I'm sure most of you, like myself, have got your own personal earphones. I got these here, the Bose QC3, I think, or QC2, QC3, I think, yeah, wireless Bose Bluetooth headphones, so I normally use them. I tell you what, they're not QC3. QC3 were the old ones. They are simply Bose SoundLink wireless Bluetooth headphones. The model number I can't remember, but this is what they call them. Anyway, so I'm sure most of you have got plenty of earphones lying around. I'm sure you can use them should you wish to. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's quickly get the phone back in the scene, guys. And this is the Lenovo P2. And I tell you what, the first thing I'm interested is in take this front cover off if we can really quickly. Okay, and Let's weigh the phone, because the phone's got a massive 5100 mAh battery inside. So I'm going to bring my scale here, like guys, in my typical style. So we'll turn this on and we'll see how heavy this phone is. This is something which I haven't seen on any unboxings. So let's have a look and see how heavy the Lenovo P2 is. It's about 182 grams, which is fairly heavy, I'm not going to lie. However, if you compare the Honor 6X with it, so I'm going to put Honor 6X, there we go. So Honor 6X is about 168 grams. So it's only just over 20 grams. It's not too bad, to be honest, keeping in mind that the Honor 6X has got 3340 mAh battery inside, as compared to Lenovo P2, which is 182 grams, which is not 182, yeah, 182, yeah. So keeping in mind these phones are pretty much the same size at 3340, 5100. So I will take a few more grams any day, guys. As long as the phone can last me for over a day, it's got a massive 5100 mAh battery inside. I tell you what, this doesn't feel too weighty at all, to be honest to me. So I'm very, very happy with the form factor and the weight of the phone. So no issues here whatsoever. Okay, so now let's boot this baby up and let's go to the basic core specs. So the Lenovo P2 has a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED screen. It comes with a Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, clocked at 2 GHz. Also, the phone comes with 4 gigs of RAM. I'm very happy about that. Also, the phone has got micro SD card support. The front-facing camera is 5 megapixel. The back camera is 13 megapixel. I think from what I can see, it's also got dual tone LED flash, which is once again very, very nice. All metal body from what I can see. Looks very, very nice indeed, and solidly made. So well done, Lenovo, for giving us this nice piece of kit. There you go, guys. So this has also been removed, and the phone, you can see the NFC logo at the back, so which is also well done, Lenovo. Nice one, not too bad. Okay, so now that the phone is booted up, let's go through the setup quickly. Let's tap it here. Set up the fingerprint sensor. So the fingerprint sensor is located at the front of the phone. Sorry, I thought it was the back, because mostly Chinese OEMs have a fingerprint sensor at the back. I never realized. Apparently this is an active fingerprint sensor, so you won't have to physically press the button. Just put your thumb or finger on top and it will open up straight away. I'm going to test it right now. I'm going to have a look and see how good this is. So set up fingerprint sensor. There we go. That's the thumb now. There you go, guys. So it shouldn't take me long anyway. I'm going to give it all possible angles, so at least if I'm pressing it with different angles, it should register my fingerprint sensor. There we go. Add another. Also do the index finger, just to have a bit of variety and see how the fingerprint sensor responds. Okay, there we go. Seems pretty quick, pretty fast. It's pretty much standard these days now. Most fingerprint sensors configured really, really quick. Okay, we'll start. There we go. Okay, this is my first ever Lenovo phone, by the way, guys. I've never had a Lenovo phone before, so my very first time with a Lenovo smartphone. And from what I have heard from different YouTubers, from different people, they normally stick to a vanilla look to their phones, and from what I can see, it looks pretty much stock Android. The icons and the widgets are a bit more rounded. Obviously they had to differentiate themselves from vanilla Android, but it looks pretty much stock from what I can see. Okay, so let's remove the auto brightness first of all, because I hate that. I want to see how punchy the colors are. So let's increase the timing to 10 minutes for now, and also check the brightness. There we go. Automatic brightness remove all the way to the top. There we go, guys, and there we go. And tell you what, the colors are quite punchy, not bad for 1080p. Look quite nice. I can see the contrast level, the clarity, everything is superb, and you're not going to find any pixels unless and until you put a quad HD screen next to it. Then obviously you will feel it. Okay, so let's first of all have a look and see and settings and which version of Android we're running. About phone. So like I suspected, guys, we're running Marshmallow 6.0.1, which is not bad considering it's Lenovo and it's a Chinese OEM. So hopefully at some point this phone will get the Nougat update. Okay, Android security patch level 1st of October. Hopefully once I connect to Wi-Fi, I should be able to get the latest patch level update if possible. Okay, then we have the Snapdragon 625, like I said, it's an octa-core chipset at maximum clock speed of 2 GHz, 4 GB of RAM. This is extremely important. Anybody looking to buy a budget phone, like for instance something like the Honor 6X, and this phone is sold in the UK with 3 gig variant. There's a 4 gig variant as well, which at the moment is not available in Europe, but I'm glad that Lenovo has taken the next step up and they're giving us a 4 gig variant straight away instead of 3 gig. Don't get me wrong, the Honor 6S is not slow. By times it does slow down a bit, and I think if it had an extra gig of RAM, it would have made much more difference to the overall performance of the handset, which I'm pretty hopeful that Lenovo will probably beat the Honor 6X in that department. Okay, 32 gig of storage built in inside, guys, so that's not looking too bad as well. Okay, so let's have a look at the storage now. How much storage do we get without installing any app on the phone? Okay, so total of 9 gig has been used out of the total 32 gigs, so you have quite a bit of space left to you. Also, OS occupied size says 8.13 gig, and obviously about a gig will be for some apps pre-installed already. I call it bloatware, and I'm not too sure if we can uninstall them. Let's have a look and see if we got any bloatware which we think is like Yelp, for instance. So let's hold Yelp and take it to the bin. Aha, there we go. So not too bad. So we can actually install all the bloatware that comes inside. Quite a few apps that I can see. We can uninstall them should you wish to. So not looking too bad. Okay, so now let's also go through the form factor in general, and how does it look like, and what else has it got on the sides and the back. So you got a active fingerprint sensor at the front, guys. So let's test the fingerprint sensor out and see how it behaves and how it responds. Wow, straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously first time it will ask you for a pin. Let's try it again. There you go, straight away without any issues. This is probably as quick as the one we have on the OnePlus 3. Very responsive, straightforward. So let's try it with my index finger. There you go, straight away, guys. As soon as I touch it, it opens up straight away. It's not the typical Galaxy kind of fingerprint where you have to press it first and then activate it. I hate that, and I'm sure in the Galaxy S8 they will have a better, newer fingerprint sensor. There you go, guys. So not looking too bad. Okay, at the bottom we have these 2 grills. One of them should be speaker. In fact, we're going to test it right now and have a look and see if both of the speakers, or only one grill which is a speaker. So let's go ahead into sounds, if you can find sound really quick. The video is getting a bit too long, and I'm sure those of you who haven't got the patience will probably be getting bored. Ringtones and volume. There we go. So let's get into our call alert tones. So let's play this again. Okay, so we can tell the right grill is the speaker and the left grill is the actual mic inside built in. Okay, and also I like the fact that the screen buttons are I think on the screen. I think there is an option where you can change the buttons and you make them capacitive as well. Not too sure, I could be wrong, but I will check it in a few days time, guys, and I will let you know straight away once I'm done reviewing the phone. Now this is the power key saver button on the left hand side, which is supposed to speak about quite often in their advertising. So if you press this button, the phone goes into a power saving mode straight away. As you can see, it says ultimate power saver. So if you turn the switch downwards, you'll see it's going to go back to its normal state. With a phone this big a battery inside, 5100 milliampere battery, guys, I don't expect people to be putting power saver modes in, because it's a massive battery, and I'm sure 99.99% of us would be more than happy with the way the battery life on this phone is going to be like. I'm very optimistic. Okay, on the top side you got the 3.5mm jack. Thank you, Lenovo, for not completely quitting on it. And this might be the IR blaster maybe, or the noise cancellation mic. I'm not too sure, guys. I will check it and let you know. It looks like it's a noise cancellation mic and not an IR blaster. Okay, on the right hand side you got this power button along with the volume rocker, and they got a nice bit of tactile finish to it as well. And to be honest, it doesn't look too bad from what I can see. I mean, it's a metal built phone, nice tactile finish. I can see the chamfered edges as well, as you can see in the video, guys, nice and shiny chamfered edges. So it's amazing how these OEMs do it these days. Elegantly made handsets from full metal aluminium and selling it to you at a ridiculous kind of price. Okay, so on the right hand side, this is where you got your SIM tray, guys. You can have dual nano SIM, or you can have one nano SIM and one micro SD card. So not looking too bad. quickly comparing it with the Huawei Honor 6X, guys, and you can see they are pretty much on par and same size. Apart from the back dual camera on the 6X, they look pretty much the same. The fingerprint sensor on the 6X is obviously at the bottom, so not looking too bad. But all in all, the weight and the difference in weight is not as much, considering, like I said, this has got a 3340 mAh battery inside, and this one's got a 5100 mAh battery inside. Both the same price. If you're looking for a phone with a huge battery which will last you over a day and you won't have to charge it every day, then obviously Lenovo P2 should be the obvious choice without even me doing any battery analysis. I could be wrong. I know I'm excited, guys. Sometimes I'm a consumer as well. I do get excited, but I'm very optimistic, and I'm hoping that this big battery will give us plenty of screen on time. And please do stay tuned for my dedicated battery performance video. I will definitely be putting that in the next couple of weeks once I'm done reviewing the Honor 6X. So guys, this was a quick video. It wasn't quick though, it was quite long, but obviously I was excited I wanted to share all my emotion with you and how happy and excited I am to receive this phone. It looks elegant, looks nice, fast fingerprint sensor, big, huge, massive 5100 mAh battery inside, nice metal build, not too heavy. So I'm really looking forward to review this phone. Guys, any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And like always, please give me a thumbs up if you like my video, and please subscribe to my channel as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.